key. She has charisma to go with it.
The veteran roster of the Golden State Valkyries in year number. Golden State in the whites, and Dom Malonga for the first time in her at center for Seattle.
And Sonia Rahman, first-year head coach, says, I don't even know what her ceiling is.
Flage right off
the in confidence coming from LSU and, you know, a rap star.
Gabby kick out. Kayla Thornton three on the way. No, you're exactly right about the rap star on the shot clock. Burton, shake and bake move on Dolson. Good help from Heidemann. Kick back out, three on the shot clock. Ooh, and a foul.
That you want going against the New York Liberty if you can't have the New York Liberty Stars, the Las Vegas Aces Stars, because offensively, Gabby Williams is such a perfect fit with this defense. As hard as it is for the Seattle Storm to lose her.
Gets it to Kia Stokes in a 3-2 ball game. Bounce pass, Hayes. Heidemann closes out again. Malonga, short. Rebound taken down, Heidemann. She's going to go coast to coast. Spins, kicks out. Dolson so good in this spot and knocks it home.
Most three-point attempts in the season. They average just under 30 three-point attempts per game. But yeah, you'd like to see the Storm take more as well.
Hayes this year did not get a lot of opportunity coming off the bench last year in a veteran-laden Seattle team. This is a young Seattle team.
Great preseason games underneath their belt. Rahman is just breathing confidence into them. They're both shooters, and she wants them to have the green light. And Sonia is going to let her play through mistakes. She's going to have this opportunity that she didn't have last year. Late in the season, she did. Is a great three-point shot from Kayla Thornton there. I've talked about how when they do it, well, they're pretty successful.
Well, it is why that the pundits are picking Seattle fairly low. A nice give and go there. Heidemann to. That's going to answer the question largely on how many wins this team's going to have.
Yeah, how quickly can Awa.
Dolson making the shot tough. And here's Zaya Cook, the other part of that guard tandem we talked about. Bullet pass inside. Nice feed from Gabby running a lot of point here. Burton now behind the back dribble. Good help from Malonga. Forces one up, no good. Seattle's deep. Heidemann on the wing. Now to Malonga. Puts her head down, drives in strong, and an offensive.
This season, and obviously with the New York Liberty last year, the NBA tried to pull her away, but she won.
8 on the shot clock. Working around to Burton with 3. Gets past the first defender. Good help by Dolson. Cecilia Zandalicini with the basketball into the game for the first time. She flips it up from 10 feet and knocks it.
Got the height advantage right there over Lexi Brown. Shot above her head. No way to block that.
Oh, Malonga crossover and a beauty. Takes.
Go this year, right? Nothing's holding her back. Like we said, she can play through mistakes, but they want her taking shots.
Ami here against the small inside.
Day is actually playing against Awa in the Spanish league, Liga Femenina.
Because the Storm are pushing every single possession. Here's Cook, has to force one up and gets it.
She takes time with me. She really slows things down. Even if I have 3 turnovers straight in practice, she gives me a conversation.
3 ball the other way, and there it is. Knocked basketball here in Seattle.
And Burton, the WNBA most improved player last season. What a year for her.
Jade Melvin for 3. A lot better than last year, that's for sure. They really struggled from behind the arc in a lot of games last season. Zandalicini, 3 ball. Zandalicini, and then throws away. Second turnover for Lexi Brown. This is a live ball turnover. Nice job by Jade Melvin holding things up a little bit so her teammates could get back.
Not as many as we saw in the preseason because, oh my goodness.
Yes, there were a lot.
16 more team fouls than average last season in the preseason.
Zaya Cook drives in. Good post up by Dolson. Gets Zandalicini where she wants her. Kicked back out, Zaya Cook. Leaner and hits.
Stephanie Dolson's view. Stephanie Dolson had the whole half of the floor to herself, but she came from the other opposite side of the floor.
3 ball, Janelle Salan.
They just drove you nuts in terms of like that set offense while also driving you crazy on defense.
2. How about Zaya Cook? She was 7th in the league last year in 3-point shooting. You can tell just like I say, there's a stroke.
Shot, she made the pull-up jumper mid-range, and then the 3.
High release. And she has it. Picks up her dribble. Salon, the 3. And snuggles it home in this quarter. Zaya Cook is fearless. Back out to Dolson. She hit 1 3. This one no good. 50 seconds left to play. 12-second differential, game and shot. Dolson, give and go with Melvin. kicks to the corner. Horston, she's been working on that three. 12-6. Charles. Inside, now kick back out Chen. Zandalicini as the shot clock goes off, in and out. Heartbreak.
Forcing the Valkyries to look unorganized there. A shot at the end of the shot clock in desperation.
Zandalicini fades away and hits.
For a whole possession. They're grateful to have her back.
Salon, the step back. Good D by Van Sluten for Seattle, but another off.
And two teammates guarding each other right now. Seattle Storm. Jordan Horston was just on Gabby Williams before they switched off.
Williams right over Melbourne, rebound. Melbourne sees a seam, goes by Charles, gets it up and gets it in and one.
Plus the free throw, it's so rewarding.
She was a fan favorite after being drafted at the age of Johnson back into the game with 2 fouls for Seattle. Malonga's gonna check back in quickly here for the Storm. Burton, the runner, and hits Veronica.
Pull up, kind of a baby hook, lay in toward the rim.
Lexi Brown, great rotation, couldn't get it to go. Jade across the timeline. Big screen by Dolson. Too big a screen by Dolson.
It's not getting in the way.
Oh, Lexi Brown almost got to that one. Gabby's got it. Goes by her former teammate, kicks it to Charles in the corner, and another
step up. You didn't lose many players, but you lost Temi Fagbenle and also Monique Billings. So there are some points to go around.
Flage, that one. Burton has it now. She'll square and fire and answer. It is a... Burton has it. Yo-yo's the dribble. Backdoor cut nicely. Gabby Williams kick back out. Extra touch pass into the corner. Here's another three. High post Holmes. 4 on the shot clock. Got to make something happen. Flage in a double team. She'll flip it up with the right hand. Oh, it almost went down. Dom Malonga. 13 made threes in 26 attempts in this game. 50% from behind the arc. There's a 2. That was some nice basketball. Heidemann back in to run the point. Malonga sets that screen nicely. Heidemann flings it up, no good. Malonga tries to keep
game, but there's going to be some obstacles along the way and some bumps as Golden State figures it out.
Turnovers for both teams there. Rebounded by Holmes. Brown up top. Heidemann drives in, puts it up with the left hand and scores.
I mean, losing Gabby Williams is heartbreaking for Storm fans, and I'm sure different for her.
Burton to the window, and that's here in the second. It becomes the first player in this game to double figures with 10, now with 11.
To go, just made herself irresistible to keep on a roster.
Malonga catch and shoot. She's trying to develop that part really into the flow of the season. Williams catch and shoot. That one's off. Rebound, Holmes. Dribble, now pulls it back out past the three-point stripe. Bounce pass Malonga, short arms that one. Johnson off a screen from Malonga. Malonga splits it, got to knock down one of these middies, and she does. She's at her.
They cored her, gave her an awesome contract. The highest paid player at the time she signed. They believe in her.
Burton drives in, offensive rebound, the ticker. Now gets a screen from Salon. Ami here, thinks about it. 1 on the clock, gotta go. Oh, gonna check in here after this first free throw.
Kyle.
Floor spread. 5 around offense here. Melbourne steps back, 3 on the way and snuggles it home. Her 3. Let me know on Twitter, dentists out there. What's better? Is it better to lose the whole thing or just half of it?
I'm curious if she...
Absolutely.
That kind of shows you the physicality, the competitiveness of this game.
I mean, here, badly missed. 2 already, misses this one. Yeah, Seattle scored 24 points in the first quarter, only has 15 here. Burton, she has been busy in the second quarter. Now Salon against Malonga. Circles around, kick back out. Thornton a good look, and a splash. Valkyries struggling at the line, and that one with 3.8 left. That one's off. Amahir gets the tooth that just keeps coming out.
Yeah, that front right and a bloody lip in the last one with the Mystics.
Which would make sense of why she was laughing.
Yeah. First thing she did when she signed with Seattle, find a dentist.
That's right. Here's Horston, catch and shoot. She hasn't made one yet. Collision. Johnson now to Heidemann. Dolson with 3 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it. Sees the clock, flips it up, and hits Stephanie.
A veteran that they really got for this 12 years of experience. With so much youth, you had to have a veteran like her.
Salon, fade away on Dom Malonga. Good cut by Williams. In there is Malonga. Just so hard to shoot over, but got points off turnovers. Golden State with 12, Seattle with 0.
And that's opposite of what they were last year.
Blage misses that one. And a takeaway for Blage Johnson. What'd you make of Dom's first half? 9 points.
Kind of took her away in that second quarter. She was running the court really well in the first quarter, but
you think get more points off turnovers. As I mentioned, they had 0 before that last possession. Kick to the corner. Malonga 3 on the way. Short. And it's not like they've really done anything through her. In and out, tipped around. Seattle basketball. This Gabby against Jordan Horston. 5 on the clock. Bounce pass up top. 3 on the way. Stokes back iron. Stokes and Dolson battling up top. The runner by Veronica Burton. Thought she was going to get the foul called. Bring her ground up top. Giving Heidemann room now. Johnson. Crossover dribble. 3 ball from the lefty. Heidemann, no.
Ride the hot hand. I mean, 14 first half points, now 16.
The slip by Malonga. Meets her match at first, but then gets
playing through contact and finishing.
Gabby Williams strikes in the face of Flau'jae Johnson.
Game at least.
Heidemann with it. Horston gets a seam, pull up, tough shot, no. Offensive board, Dolson, and she is fouled and will go.
By Steph Dolson.
Seattle had 4 second chance points all first half. Golden State. And I did talk to Sonia Rahman about that, and I said, was that a little bit of a point of emphasis?
And how many times have we said that for Golden State? Tough shot, floater. I mean, that is a credit for
quarter, so you can put a push on in the fourth. Golden State gets up 14-15. It's going to be really tough with the defense that Golden State plays. Chen again. Felix acquired in the expansion draft last year. She was the...
What a perfect pick.
14-7 last year. On Kayla, let's go to Chantel.
Kayla had her best season as a player last year. She got her first All-Star nod, but then she suffered a meniscus injury, and she in her recovery. Dick?
Thanks, Chantel. Seattle in trouble right now, down 17. They need an easy basket. They have been really down around 15% field goal shooting for the quarter. Chen tests her hand. That one's off. Rebound for Dom Malonga. She is now the youngest player in WNBA history to 200 and striking for a 3rd time. Veronica Burton leading the way with 16 for Golden State. Oh, backdoor cut. Thornton just losing Jade Melvin.
The release point for the pass, I mean, it's higher than anybody else on the court. 6'6" with those long arms.
Seattle's just got to chip away. Little by little, get quality. Burton gets the switch. Skips it to the corner. The 1-2 by Salon. Shot blocked from behind. She got one to roll in earlier on that 3 ball. She didn't get that time.
I saw it multiple times throughout the in.
Tried to come up with a split here and does. 60. No good, but an offensive rebound. Thornton against Lexi Brown. That's a mismatch for Golden State. Back to Chen. Wide open, and Caitlin Chen. And every possession is huge, down 16. Catch and shoot Brown. This is the name of her game. Can't get it to go for the 13-year vet. Salon over top of Horston. Good box out by...
Giving the defense an opportunity to avoid the screen.
Burton goes behind the back. Blows by Melvin. Good help from Stephanie Dolson.
One Grace will want back.
Here's Chen attacking Malonga. She gets it over the long. Boa constricted Seattle over the last about 20 minutes of gameplay. Catch and shoot. Cook. And knocks it down. Point range. Burton to Chen again. Hottest player on the...
Without fouling, but Grace still draws the foul there.
Really solid move. So Van Sluten is on the board in the WNBA for the first time. Dom Zaya Cook inside 7 to play. Loses handle of the basketball. To Van Sluten. Toes the line. Fires it up and gets it off.
They're going to have to stop switching.
Malonga toes it up. 19-footer no.
Coach Rahman said no better way to end training camp than with a two-handed jam.
That's right, off the lob. Offensive rebound in the put. G-Dub for 3. No, gets her own rebound 25 feet from the basket. Bullet pass to the corner. Flick of the wrist and knock game. And she is perfect on all 3.
Charisma, and she knows how to get something out of a crowd. And she's a pretty natural leader.
3-ball Salon again. So if they can get to the point where they're taking a lot of threes and making a high percentage, that's going to be trouble for the rest.
And you've got to contest, you know, close but without fouling, especially if they're going to call.
Golden State averaged less than 10 made threes a game. They got 14 today. The leaner from Thornton, no. Check that shape.
And you see Natalie Nakase, anytime Golden State's on defense, telling them to get back and then pointing everywhere to any open player so there's no transition.
Oh, man. Heidemann, tough runner. Seems like every time I describe a Seattle shot, it's a tough.
5 seconds of the game. So the Valkyries clearly closing out a little tighter. Just opponents.
6 on the shot clock for Chen. On the switch against Malonga again. Kick out Salon again. No, that one's no good, but Heidemann comes up with it. Bullet pass down to an empty court. It's Zaya Cook for the layup. Way, that's front iron, no good. Flage on the run. Leaking out again is Zaya Cook. Getting some freebies down here. 4 quick pointers in the first quarter, just getting out and running.
Long passes, right? And they've got to be accurate.
Here's Salon again, a whistle. 3-point high record at 5 last September against Seattle, and she's got 5 today. Malonga, the drop step. Need more of that for Seattle.
Like she has. How many times has she been so close at a finish and hitting from 3?
Real nice high-low look there. Dom with the touch.
It's going to be fun to watch how she improves this season with so much opportunity.
I know.
Had a solid lead, right, after the first half, but Caitlin Chen, and you can tell how much this team.
Good post up by Dom Malonga. Working, firing a little off the back of the rim, and the foul.
But yeah, with Dom, she's helped the Storm to an 11-3 run for the past 2-ish minutes.
10 rebounds in a game, and now with her 4th 20-point game of her career already.
Last year, and so efficient in the few minutes that she played.
And that's going to do it from Seattle. Caitlin Chen walks it up.